lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Tuesday, April 11th edition. This is a live shot of the covered bridge. First thing this morning, you can see that sun is starting to make its way up over those mountains. We're just seeing a little bit of those trees nice and illuminated by that sunlight first thing this morning. Now, we are expecting to have more beautiful sunshine throughout the course of today, like we saw all day yesterday, which was amazing. It feels like spring has finally sprung. I'm your in-studio host today, Maddie Evans, and we've got the one and only Mark Sassi out and about, running around, taking us on a wild adventure first thing this morning, and so we'll check in with him here in just a moment. We want to talk about some fun national holidays. If you have not celebrated yesterday's national holiday of National Hug Your Pet Day, well then it's continue to do so today because it is Dog Therapy Appreciation Day, it is National Cheese Fondue Day, and National Pet Day. So if you have a furry friend at home, today's a great day to just give them a little bit of extra love first thing this morning and throughout the course of today. Now, if you're looking to get out there and participate in some of the wonderful activities that we have here in our community, well, we've got quite a few of them. So you can make your way over to the Eagle Valley Library District for story time. Now, they have story time at all three locations, the Gypsum, Eagle, and Avon Public Libraries, for you to get out there and participate in. Now, they have a baby sit lap time, they have a toddler time, a preschool time, and a family story time. So really something for everyone in the family. Now, you can go to their website and you can do evld.org/storytimes, and then that way you can see all of the story times and which one is going to work best for your schedule. Now, if you're looking for something else to do later this afternoon, well then you can make your way over to Free Spirit, a new alcohol-free social outing bar over in Edwards, and you can have a tarot card reading. So if you are looking for something a little bit fun, a little bit different than stuff we normally see here, well then you can go participate in this fun activity. It's going to take place from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and I don't know about you, but I feel like tarot card readings are a fun way to just take a deep look into what's going on with you and maybe see what's happening. And the person that we have doing the tarot card readings is a very special, intuitive person here in our community, and so they're really excited to have her over there. So make sure that you make your way over and you check that out. If you are in Vail around that 12 o'clock hour, well then you can go participate in Lunch with the Locals. This is something that the town of Vail does to bring everyone together, and it just really helped the locals understand some things that maybe they quite don't have a full grasp on. So today's is all about protecting the wildlife, making sure that you keep your distance, especially as we're going into rutting season and as everyone is starting to wake up, especially our big bear friends right now. So this is just a great way to get informed if you are going to make your way out onto those trails this spring or into the summer. Now, you can make your way over to the Gypsum Public Library for book club, and that's taking place at 1 p.m. today. Now, if you love book club and you have yet to join a book club, well then the Eagle Valley Library District does such a good job. It's the personal librarian for this month's book, and so this is going to take place from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and like I said, over at the Gypsum Public Library, where you can go and you can enjoy a discussion over a great book. Now, you can always add on and join the group today, and that way you're prepared for the next book club and you can get ahead and read that book as well. Now, if you're looking for something fun to do tonight that you can get out there and participate in, well, Chasing Rabbits is hosting their bingo night, and this is taking place from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now, this is really fun because they've got a great host. Matt Giashretti is who hosts bingo night, and so if you love some good belly laughs and you love to just mingle with all of your friends here in our community, well, then make your way over to Chasing Rabbits tonight. It's taking place in the rabbit hole, and it is a free activity, and there are drinks that you can buy, food that you can purchase, and it's just a ton of fun to get out there and check out all of the fun that's happening at Chasing Rabbits. If you have yet to explore the new bar in our community, well then we highly recommend you do so because it is breathtaking over there. Now, something else that is happening tonight to really support the families here in our community, A Way Out is doing a family support group night. And so this is a way for you to just go if you or someone in your family is struggling with mental health or with addiction of any kind. This is a free support group for the entire family to go. Just have that kind of opportunity to talk and be there with one another. For more information, you can go to awayout.org. That way you can see all of their incredible programs that they have and all of the support that they offer here in our community, because they do such a good job making sure that everyone just has that little bit of support that they need, especially going through any hard times. So make sure that you check them out if you or someone in your family is struggling with your mental health or substance abuse. Now, we've got a great 2 hours of Good Morning Vail in store for you. A lot taking place here on the show. Like I said earlier, Mark's off on his wonderful adventure first thing this morning, and we cannot wait to see where he is and what he is doing. And then we've got so many other wonderful things taking place on the show. We've got the Bookworm, coming in to talk about some of their great programs. The Vail Valley Foundation coming in to talk about some of their wonderful upcoming events and how you can get involved, maybe as a volunteer for some of the fun. Now, we're going to take it to Mark, see what fun he's doing. Mark, is it nice and chilly first thing this morning? Because we're expecting to see that sunshine come out.
Oh, we are expecting to see it for sure, everybody. It's a little chilly out here, but nothing compared to what we've seen all winter. You know, we're looking at temperatures right now probably in the mid-30s. I'm down here on the Eagle River, not far from the TVA studios. Over my shoulder, that's Bob the Bridge. You can see a little bit of bright sky, clear skies behind that bridge. Sun's going to make its way up and over the bridge and the Gore Range here in a little bit. It's going to turn out to be a spectacular Tuesday. Let's take a look at your weather report for today. Temperatures are going to start in the mid-30s right now, first thing this morning. Right around 8 o'clock, we'll see temperatures breaking 40 degrees. And then we're looking at a high temperature today of probably 63 to 65 degrees, depending upon where you are here in Eagle County. For the hourly forecast for Vail today, we're going to see sunshine all day long, bright sunny skies. Make sure that you apply your sunscreen often, every hour and a half, whether you're going for a bike ride, a hike, going to ski and snowboard up on Vail and Beaver Creek. Temperatures around noon, about 59 degrees. That high temperature coming around 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon at about 63 degrees. It's going to be a nice day today, everybody. 54 this evening. For Denver today, yeah, look at those numbers, and that is accurate. 85 degrees along the Front Range today. Summer weather down there and sunny. 63 for Vail, 64 for Avon, 69 for Eagle. And then tonight we'll see the sun setting at about 7:39. A slight breeze, mostly clear skies with a low temperature of about 36 degrees. So another mild evening. And then jumping ahead, that 5-day forecast, Wednesday we have a 30% chance of maybe something coming our way. Partly cloudy skies with a high of 63 in Vail. For Thursday, 57 in Vail. Partly cloudy skies once again with a 20% chance. And then Friday, we have a low of about 44 degrees, so a definite swing in those temperatures. We're going to have a wintry mix. So we might see some rain at those lower elevations, some snow at the higher elevations, maybe some thunder snow. 50% chance of moisture. For Saturday, 43, partly cloudy skies with a 20% chance. And then Sunday, the sun returns, once again with a high of 54. So midweek, towards the end of this week, we are going to see a little bit of a shift, but nothing too dramatic, and none of that snow is going to stick around for too long. But we do know that conditions up on Vail and Beaver Creek have been spectacular all winter. We have some not quite record snow levels, but spectacular conditions, lots of terrain. Maddie has your resort report coming up next.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about all the sunshine that we have in the forecast. Now, if you are making your way out to enjoy our wonderful resorts, either Vail or Beaver Creek, well, then you can make your way over to Beaver Creek. They have no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 337 inches with a 70-inch base step. Now, you can get out there and enjoy the mountain from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. with the terrain slowly starting to shut down. Beaver Creek only has 9 lifts open, 64 trails open, and only 30 48% of their terrain is ski and rideable right now. So they just shut down everything west of Grouse, meaning Bachelor's Gulch and Arrowhead has all officially closed down for the ski season. Now, if you're making your way over to Vail, well then you can expect no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 337 inches with a 70-inch base depth. Now, you can ski or ride on Vail Mountain from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. As we take a look to see what terrain is open up on Vail Mountain, 22 lifts are open, 248 trails are open, and 90% of the terrain is currently open. They recently just shut down Blue Sky Basin, so that's where you cannot ski or ride currently on Vail Mountain. Now, as we start to see these warmer temperatures and we start to see the snow melting, we will see this number decrease just slightly over the course of the next couple of weeks until Vail Mountain closes down. Now, Beaver Creek Mountain is closing down this weekend. It's the last weekend you can get out there and enjoy ski or ride up there, so make sure that you're getting your days in while you still can. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this resort report first thing this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping for any of your outdoor needs, they've got you covered. Now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to go check back in with Mark on the river, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
Hi, it's Maddie from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you" on Channel 92? Because we're always bringing you more Good Morning Vail every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More scoreboard updates every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. More Good Day Vail, 2 back-to-back episodes daily at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. More news segments and shows highlighting our local community. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or on our website at tv8vail.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey everybody, it's time now for your fly fishing report, brought to you by Minturn Anglers. I operate Minturn Anglers. It's right in Minturn, just about 15 minutes from Avon, right here towards the south, towards Leadville. And I like to give everybody updates on the river when there's worthy updates, and right now is a great time to let everybody know what's happening. All the ice on the river is gone, and we're starting to see a shift in the river levels and the clarity. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But what happens during the wintertime, those fish get lethargic, they go down deep in the lower water column, and they don't feed a lot. You can catch fish in the wintertime, but it's a little tricky. They're kind of hanging out waiting for the water temperatures to warm up a little bit, for the ice to come off, which promotes, you know, more insects to be available, food sources for the fish in the bottom of the river. So, you know, typically the 1st of March is when we start to see a shift in the longer days and the warmer air temperatures, and the ice starts to go away. Fish start to actively feed through March and through this month of April, and they have a very small window before the snow melts and then the water changes on them once again. So during March and April, really some spectacular fishing, because they're actively feeding, knowing that right around the corner within a week or two, they're going to have to hunker down again for a little while the snow melts and the runoff happens. So we've had some great fishing, some great wade fishing trips recently, and now we know that the Roaring Fork is accessible. There's no ice there for float trips. We know that the Upper Colorado from Pump House all the way down to State Bridge is open, and Rancho is running shuttles, so we can do some float trips up in that area too. And then we're going to see that shift though once again. Let me give you a look at the river real quick, and you can see right here in Avon at Bob the Bridge, water levels have come up a little bit, and your water clarity is getting a little bit dirtier. Now, you can still catch fish during the stained water. It's actually some really good fishing right before the big push of snow melt happens. And this is a really good time to fish with streamers, which are, you know, the big, well, the larger flies that imitate bait fish, sculpins and leeches and stuff like that. Fish get pretty aggressive. And this is also the time of the year when the rainbow trout start to have their spawn for the springtime. So be aware of that. I went down and checked out the river recently west of where I am here in Avon the other day, and I took a couple photographs of what it looks like when it's clear right now. So here's a photo down at Horn Ranch, above Horn Ranch, which is near Walcott. This is above where Milk and Alkali Creek push a bunch of mud in the river. Okay, so it's clear there. Now look at the dirty photo, and you can see what happens as the snow melts. These small feeder creeks push a lot of mud into the river, then the river gets real dirty. And once again, we're going to see a lot of that coming our way. It's fishable, but it just looks like it isn't, but it is. Then I went to the shop yesterday in Minturn, took a photograph off the back deck first thing in the morning, and you can see clarity once again. You can see the rocks, no problem. And then over the course of the day with these warmer temperatures, we watched that river level rise and the clarity kind of dissipate. You can see that by that other photograph there that's up right now. Now, here's a graph about the river levels, and you can see what happens with the cubic feet per second over the course of a given day right now. So at midnight is when most of our river levels have peaked out for the day, then they drop back down. Their lowest point is typically around lunchtime, believe it or not. And about a week ago, we had flows around 70 to 100 cubic feet per second. Yesterday, we almost hit 200 cubic feet per second right here in Avon. The water treatment plant's just down the river. So we're starting to see that tidal shift, kind of like the highs and the lows, the clarity changes, but it is fishable. But pretty soon, this river's going to get real big and real dirty and real cold. So once again, fishable, but you just have to be careful when you're out there. More fishing reports coming your way. Once again, it's Mark with the Minturn Anglers. All right, now, Maddie from the studio and I spent some time at the fly shop last year. We got her all geared up in waders. We went through entomology with her and bugs, and then we took her into the river. Pretty comical. Let's take a look. So
The mending.
Yeah, so mending is creating slack line in the line between your rod and the fly. So you cast it out, then you make a C backwards. Current's going to affect that first and not your fly. You cast it out, and you take the tip and make a little C. See that? Little C backwards. Little C. And then sometimes during one cast, you'll make 10 of these to keep creating slack. And depending upon what the current's doing, if there's an eddy and it's coming back at you, you'll do a downstream mend and then an upstream mend. You're always watching that fly to get it to be as natural as possible in the water. Okay. And we don't need to slam it down. okay?
I got it. The
It's all
finesse.
about waiting and then just let it go out nice and easy.
Okay.
And then do a little mend, okay? Another suggestion for you, you make the cast and then that line will go behind your finger, okay?
Okay.
If you get a bite, you lock that finger and you gently pick the rod tip up.
Okay.
And the fish will go the other way and they'll set the hook on themselves. You don't need to
Yank
pull
it.
the head off the fish,
Okay.
okay? Okay, let's just try a little bit to start, okay?
Okay.
Nice and easy.
And I do it with the hand that I use as my dominant hand.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna help you out. You go ahead, you can do one first. Okay. Point your rod tip where you want it to go. So picture
Okay.
over there, okay?
Right.
You don't need two hands. Get rid of that hand. Loosen up your shoulder, loosen up your elbow, and just go nice and easy up and nice and easy down, okay? One thing you're doing automatically, picture the face of a clock over your shoulder right here,
Okay.
right? There's midnight, there's noon. Mm-hmm. That's 10 o'clock. Look right here. 10, 2.
Uh-huh.
Try to stay between like 10 and 1-ish, okay?
Okay.
Front cast. You just came back to about 6 o'clock on the back cast.
Got it.
Okay, so try to stop up high and then put it right out there. It'll come out, it'll go out better, okay? Okay, a little bit, give it a little bit more of a, give it a little more pop off the water. Pop to stop, go. Better, yeah, see that?
Okay.
And once you get that basic down, then you can try doing one of those mends. 3 o'clock, Maddie, try one.
Watch out. I don't want to hit you with the...
You're okay, you got this.
Sorry, it's... Oh, no, it's nothing. It's
You're
there.
good.
It's there. It's there. Okay, I thought I lost it for a second. Oh, 3 o'clock, Mark.
Awesome. That was better. That was better right there. Okay, so now while you're doing it, look up here and see where your rod is. You do your cast and see where you go. Go forward. There you go. Good.
Okay.
Okay. Put one out there and then do a little mend for me. And that's right. You just want to wiggle the tip of the rod just a little bit. One more time. Let me show you. If you pull it too hard, you're going to drag the fly, right?
Right.
So it's really just very subtle.
Okay.
Just the tip of the rod, okay?
Just a little C.
Little. Gentle C. There you go.
Okay.
But you want to make sure that you're seeing the C, right?
Right.
And we have that leader. Let me put a little more line out so you can actually see the fly line. Okay, now watch. Out there. See the C in the water right here?
Yeah.
Yep. So just make sure you're kind of
I got to get my power stance on
That's
that.
where we're falling. You don't need a power stand. Okay, maybe you do. Here you go.
I think the power stance brings some confidence in it.
Okay. Little men. Okay. Okay. Shoot more towards the camera.
Okay.
Okay. Now take this hand, let go of the fly line. Pull a little bit of line out with your hand out of the reel. Pull it out. Now pinch it off again. And then wiggle the tip and let that line come out. Okay, now do it again with a little more line, okay? Don't come back so far. The more line you keep out, the more line you cast with, the less far you have to come back.
Okay.
Okay, because there you go, good, 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 good. And try not to drag it if you can, all right? Now, if we didn't just stir all the water up with camera guys and with what's going on, there's a good chance with what you have happening right now that you possibly could catch a fish. But I
Okay.
think with what we're up against, probably not, but that's fine because this is a training camp of sorts, right?
Right.
I think the plan will be to approach this again with our next little installment with you actually on the water. I have all my stuff and we're actually going to go and fish, and we're going to fish until we catch fish.
I love it.
But this is just, here, pass me that. That's just one way to present, okay?
Okay.
I mean, there's times when you'll see people and they'll be doing a lot of this kind of stuff, right? They're going to carry a lot of line in the air, right?
Right.
To go really far, because that's the cool thing to do, because they all saw a river runs through it.
Right.
And you can mend that far too, like that, see? But you don't always have to fish far like that. You can always also fish nice and close. And this is a smaller, more wiggly rod, so fishing far like that, you lose a lot of control once you start incorporating a lot more distance into it. But there is a lot of different things that we can do, okay? So if the hopper dropper isn't working, oh, see that wiggle?
Yeah.
That could have been a fish. If the hopper dropper isn't working, then we're going to have more flies to find something that will work.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think so far about this whole fishing thing?
I think it's great until I have to touch the fish.
And that's part of it. That's why you have a fishing guide with you, right?
Right.
Or a net.
Well, that's why you're going to teach me.
Well, let me explain real quick. So, for me, since I've been kind of fishing for a long time, I have more enjoyment sometimes not actually fishing, but watching other people fish and catch fish. So, that's another piece that people can get out of doing what we do.
Right.
Right?
Right.
It's about a way to disconnect and to be out on the river. It's pretty mesmerizing, isn't it? Peaceful?
It's so
Right?
peaceful.
I saw fish rising over there. I thought maybe we could get it. So what do you say? Next up, we actually go and do it all, okay?
I'm in.
You are?
I'm so in. Yeah, the journey has started. Now we have to finish it.
Yeah, but then that's the start. Once it's finished, it's started.
I know.
Because then you have to do it more.
Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
come hang out with you and have you take
I
me.
love it. Okay, I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
All right, everybody. Mark and Maddie, we'll be right back. Have a good day. Be safe. Don't fall.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking Sun and Ski Product of the Week. Now, here we've got a great trail running shoe. It's the men's North Face Summit Vective Pro. If you're looking for a shoe to get out there and hit those trails all season long, then this is the shoe for you. It's breathable, comfortable, and high cushion. It has a rocker midsole geometry, which you can see right here in that, allowing you to push off of your toes just a little bit stronger. It's got innovative foam technology on the inside of the shoe, which we'll show you right now. This way you can be nice and comfortable as you're hitting those trails. It also has carbon fiber plates in it for stabilization. So if you're an avid trail runner, then this is the shoe for you. Not only does it have all of these wonderful features, but it's got some nice tread on the bottom of the sole to help you out there as you're hitting the trails. Now, if you know someone or yourself, if you're a trail runner, well then make sure that you head over to Sun and Ski Sports to get your hands on these fabulous shoes. You can also head over to their website at sunandski.com. That way you can get more information on the shoes and order them in your correct size. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this product of the week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Knapp Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Knapp Nectar Hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. One of the things that we love to do here is bring you scoreboard updates where we get to talk with local athletes from our high schools and some of the incredible sports that they're participating in. We bring you scoreboard updates every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, not once in the 2-hour Good Morning Vail block, but twice. And so we're going to introduce you to the newest segment from the scoreboard to let you know what's happening with our local sports. Let's take a look right now.
Welcome to the Scoreboard. I'm Ben Roof, here to tell you about our Valley's fantastic local sports. Today we're talking about Eagle Valley and girls lacrosse. They faced off against Montrose on Thursday, where they managed to score a commanding win, 21-1. We spoke to a couple of the girls about how they prepared for that game and what they're doing moving forward in the season. Let's hear what they have to say. We are here in the scoreboard with CJ of the Eagle Valley varsity lacrosse team, and you guys just finished a game against Montrose. How'd things go for you?
Pretty good. We worked really hard to spread out our offense today and to get the ball moving around. We were executing and working really hard in the midfield, so that was really awesome.
Final score was pretty impressive. Do you remember exactly what it was?
I don't, but it was 20-1, 20-ish to 1.
So is there anything that you think you guys were doing preparing for this game that really set you up for success?
Overall, just changing a little bit in the season compared to last season was we're working on passing the ball up the field and making sure we're really getting everybody involved. The less gassed our middies are, the better. And really just working together as a team.
Seems like your attack is really aggressive, not just this game, but in the past. You guys have been really doing a great job of getting shots on net. Is there anything that the coach is doing to really kind of help you guys keep pressure on?
One of the biggest things we do is we play full defense the entire practice so that we're working through that just like a game scenario. We're really pushing on finding ways to score and dodges specifically to get open.
We're here at the scoreboard with Izzy Thomas of the Eagle Valley varsity lacrosse team, and you guys just finished a game against Montrose.
Yeah.
How'd you play?
I think I played pretty well. I got a yellow card, but it's okay.
What'd you do? What'd you get a yellow card?
I did consistent checks that I thought were legal, but I guess were illegal. But yeah, I got to work on that.
Well, the aggression, though, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It definitely helps.
Yeah.
So what are you doing sort of to get ready for each game and to prepare during the course of the week?
Well, I try to go to every practice, and I try to focus on things that I should do better on and try to work on practice, and then try to get it down during games, and just like you practice what you do. So like just getting it done during practice, and then I'll be able to do it in games. Yeah.
Totally makes sense. So was there anything in particular against Montrose that you guys were really trying to focus on?
Well, for my team, I think just doubling on the ball, like riding when they get the ball. I think we did pretty well. We were the things that we typically do bad on, we were working pretty hard on, so I'm proud of us with that part.
Well, the score certainly shows all the hard work you guys have put in during the week. Who you guys playing up against next?
We're playing Roaring Fork tomorrow. Yeah, and yeah, it's only like 45 minutes away, so that's good.
Anything you're looking forward to in that game, or any particular challenges you think?
I'm just excited to play more like people, because when you play people that are definitely more your level, I like playing people who I feel competitive with, that I can work harder with, and I can learn from personally, because I like being able to learn new things from other people. I'm like, dang, she's really good. I'm gonna strive to be like her.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I've noticed that like over the course of your season, it seems like the competition has been pretty inconsistent. You guys either seem to run away with the win, or the games tend to be pretty close. Is there anything you want to talk about that with girls lacrosse in Colorado in general?
Well, I wish girls lacrosse had more people, honestly, because boys lacrosse, like I see it, and they just have so much more respect in boys to do it. And with this valley, especially like having 2 high schools, the younger girls who play Vail Axe, which is a club team, they all go to Battle Mountain, and then the girls who live in Eagle go to Eagle Valley. So it's just very like hit or miss. Like either you get a lot of girls for Eagle Valley, or they all go to Battle Mountain. So it's definitely like frustrating on that part, but yeah.
Thank you so much for taking that time to talk to us. Now let's take a look at this week's Game of the Week. The game we are most excited about this week is Eagle Valley versus Battle Mountain girls soccer, which is happening on Saturday at Battle Mountain at 11 o'clock. The Battle Mountain team has been pretty dominant so far this season, so we're looking forward to seeing if those Eagle Valley girls can rise to the occasion. We look forward to seeing you there. That's all the time we have for today's update. Don't forget to catch us here next time on The Scoreboard.
Good morning, Vail.
Recently, I sat down with 2 local experts around integrative medicine, Dr. Leslie Yetter and Josh Lautenberg. And Josh, who is with Engels and Vocals, of many of you know. And we had a wonderful discussion about how to find wellness in the Valley. So please stay tuned for the Good Day Vail episode today to help you thrive in the mountains by finding wellness and integrating functional medicine into your daily life.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
Here you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Good morning, Vail.
Boy, that sun has made its way up and over here in Avon. You can see bright blue skies first thing this morning for your Tuesday. And temperatures warming up just a little bit right now. We're going to have a great day, everybody. We're going to have a great handful of days. We might see a little bit, maybe a little bit of snow at the higher elevations, on and off for your Wednesday, Thursday, for sure by Friday, but then it's going to shift again. But let's take a look at your weather for your Tuesday. Good day to get out and make some plans to go, maybe do a little fishing, go for a hike, do some skiing and snowboarding. Everything's still open. Arrowhead did close. Beaver Creek, we have a little more time up in Beaver Creek, and then Vail, we have a little more time there also for skiing and snowboarding. Giving you a look at your weather for the day. For Vail's temperatures, we're going to see about 41 degrees for the high temperature, for the morning temperature at 8 o'clock. That high temperature, a lot different, 63 degrees. It's going to be spectacular up on the mountain today for sure. Lots of sunshine. Your hourly forecast, temperatures warming up pretty rapidly once that sun makes its way up and over the Gore Range. Temperatures around noon, about close to 60 degrees, 63 around 4 p.m., and then dropping down to about 54 at 8 o'clock tonight. Taking a look at those Denver temperatures, if you're headed down to the Front Range, you're coming up from Denver, you're going to be seeing temperatures there, mid-80s, like summer-like temperatures and sunshine. 63 for Vail, Avon 64, and Eagle close to 70 degrees today. Evening lows tonight, about 36 will be the low temperature, so pretty mild. Mostly clear skies, and that sun setting at 7:39. Now jumping ahead, 30% chance of some moisture on Wednesday with a high of 63 for Vail. 20% chance of moisture, partly cloudy skies, and a high of 57 for Thursday. Then Friday, 50% chance of moisture, wintry mix coming our way, high of 44. For Saturday, 43 degrees for the high temperature, 20% chance of moisture, partly cloudy. Sunshine returning in full force by Sunday with a high of 54 degrees and bright sunny skies. So yeah, there we go. It's springtime here in the Rockies, late winter, early spring, pre-summer. We love it all. This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, located right in the heart of Avon. They've got everything for your family for any kind of adventure you need. We're going to take it back to the studio now with Maddie. She's going to give you an update on the lens of the day. What's the proper eye protection to have on these bright sunny skies? She'll let you know right now.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Thanks so much, Mark, for that wonderful weather report. If you are getting out there, there is going to be quite a bit of sunshine throughout the course of today, and it is really important if you're hitting the slopes that you protect your eyes properly. So right now, I've got the Oakley Flight Deck goggle in front of me. The reason that I chose this goggle lens for a day like today is because it has this nice dark lens in it. This is the Sage Gold Iridium Prism lens. So the Prism lens technology in Oakley goggles is meant to cover a very broad spectrum of light, meaning that you can wear these goggles in multiple light conditions because it does start with that rose-based tint in that goggle lens, allowing you to still see out there when that cloud coverage makes its way in just a little bit. But all of these other colors, these blues, these purples, and these greens, really helping you navigate the slopes when you have that beautiful sunshine like we're expecting to see on a day like today. Another fantastic feature about these goggles is they are OTG, meaning over the glass, and you can tell by this cutout right here in the frame, allowing you to put the arm of your glasses right in there, not push on your temple, and giving you that space to be able to see through your glasses with your goggles on, making it nice and easy so you can see, so you can ski or ride out there, because vision is precision when you're hitting the slopes. We want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning. If you're looking for any optical needs, well, then they've got you covered, and they've got 6 convenient locations throughout our wonderful community. They've got one at the top of Bridge Street, one in the Solaris Plaza, one in the Sun and Alp Hotel, one in Lions Head, one in Beaver Creek, one over in Edwards, and then of course if you're making your way further west towards Basalt, well, then they have one in Snowmass, and they're opening a new location in Basalt here soon. So make sure that you go see our friends at Eyepieces. They've also got some great deals happening on some goggles right now, so we highly recommend you go shopping now if you're in the market for some new stylish frames. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you to Allie Teague from the Bookworm, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Hi, this is Maddie Evans, and you're watching the TV8 Visitors Bureau. Right here where I'm standing, we're at the Lions Head bus stop. Now, if you're looking to make your way from Lions Head to Vail Village, this is the place you want to be, because the in-town bus runs here pretty frequently. You can catch it every 10 to 15 minutes on the dot right here, and they've got a nice countdown so that you'll know when that bus is approaching and how far away it is. And then there's multiple bus stops along the way, making sure you get to the right place. And all you have to do to request a bus stop in the in-town buses is pull the cord, and you're set to get off the bus. Now that we've made our way here into Vail Village, you can go explore all of the great shops and restaurants that they have over here, but there are so many great stops along the way. On the in-town bus route, you can stop at the library, or you can stop at the medical center, or you can stop in Solaris. There are so many of them to stop and enjoy, and especially when the hustle and bustle of the town is taking place. Now, if you did park over in Lion's Head, it's really easy. All you have to do is wait 15 minutes, jump right back on the bus, and it'll deliver you to the parking structure. Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Visitors Bureau. If there's anything else you need to know or if you want to see, make sure you contact us and we'll get it made for you. That's been it for this episode of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you next time.
Hi, it's Max from TV8 Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tv8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We're introducing you to Allie Teague and the Bookworm of Edwards right now, which I did not know just had a fantastic expansion. Allie, I'm so happy you're here. Also, I really love your haircut and color.
Thank you.
You're welcoming spring better than I'm welcoming spring.
Yes, I'm ready for it.
Me too. Well, 100% me too. And you guys have some great events.
Yeah.
But let's first talk about this expansion because this is something that, how long has it been in the works?
I mean, we've been talking about it probably for 6 months, but it took them about a month to do it, and from when they started to when we opened our doors again. So they were pretty quick and efficient.
Which is so incredible, and I love the Bookworm of Edwards. I'm still convinced that I'm meeting my soulmate there. Now we're on what, like 5 years of me manifesting this? It's fine, it's gonna happen.
Now that we've expanded, we have like a romance section, so maybe if you like hang out over there, you'll, the guy who's looking there is probably the guy who's ready to also meet his soulmate at the Bookworm.
Logic, I love it. There it is, right there. So you guys have some great events coming up. Let's talk about this wonderful book.
Yeah, this is Finding Elevation by Lisa Thompson. This is tomorrow at 6 p.m. She is a mountaineerer, and she actually is the second American woman to climb K2.
Wow.
So she's going to talk about her, battle to do that. She also beat cancer and climbed some other extreme mountains. So it's not only is it her story of those moments in climbing, but also like how she motivates herself and how we can kind of unlock our own potential, because she's also a motivational speaker.
Which is so cool, and it's so cool when we have these incredible people coming into our community to give us this great information and to help inspire us push through the challenges that we might be facing in life as well.
Totally.
You guys do such a good job of really making sure that there's something for everyone as you're producing all of these wonderful events, and so you've got some other ones coming up.
Yes, so we don't have Robin coming, I wish. She's awesome. But we have Katie Garassi. She's a Foley Graduate Fellow at Walking Mountain Science Center, and she's going to be leading this Thursday at 6. She's going to be leading a writing workshop on creating optimistic and hopeful climate change stories, and how, this quote that she says is to create a better future, we must first imagine it. So she's going to talk about people like Robin, people like Becky Chambers, who wrote Psalm for the Wild Built, and which is kind of this like solar punk genre, and how we can create these hopeful stories even if it looks pretty bleak as far as the environment and climate change and stuff like that. It's also a fundraiser for Walking Mountain. So not only can you support one of their fellows, but all 20% of all the proceeds during and after the event we're gonna donate back to Walking Mountains.
Which is incredible. And so these are the 2 books that are going to be really highlighted at this event.
There's a couple others as well.
So people can come, they can get their hands on these, and then support one of our great nonprofits here.
Yes, totally. And, the whole store is up for this, donation, but we hope that you consider some of the books that Katie has selected to talk about.
Which is so cool, and it's so cool that you guys as a business here supports so many of our wonderful nonprofits that any of the events that you go to, it makes such a difference to our community. And I know that like we do the Pride Book Club, which is a ton of fun, and then we do events like this supporting Walking Mountain Science Center. So you guys really just crush it over at the Bookworm.
Thanks. Yeah, one of the biggest parts of our business is that we are community minded and focused. And so yeah, we try to connect with all or at least several of our local nonprofits like Mountain Youth and Mountain Pride, Walking Mountains, all that stuff.
I love it. I love it so much, and I love getting to participate in any of the events and activities that you guys have coming. Now let's talk about this great book.
That one is our next Read with Pride book club, so good segue there. That one is on Wednesday the 26th at 5:15. It's a little earlier than last time because I will be leading a discussion, and then at 6 o'clock, Jen Chaplin, the author, will actually be zooming into the book club so we can chat with her and do like a Q&A.
Wow.
And fun fact, that is my favorite book. So we got to pick it this month.
Oh my goodness. So if you love Goodreads, because Allie only reads Goodreads, and this is her favorite book, then you have to go into the Bookworm of Edwards, buy the book right now, and participate in this month's Read with Pride.
Yeah, and if you mention that it's for the book club, you get a discount on the book.
All right, well, it's a good thing I'm already coming in there today because I'm yet to pick up this month's book. So I've got last month still. I didn't make it to the book club, unfortunately, but I will be there this month.
Awesome.
All right. Now
this one is on Thursday the 27th at 6. It's with Amy Elween. She is one of the authors of this Geology Underfoot, and it's talking about the geology of the land west of the Continental Divide and kind of how it moves and how it became what it is and how you can kind of get out there and take a look for yourself because our geology out here is nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy. And to like learn about it in school, Allie and I went to middle school together, so we got the same lessons in the formation of our wonderful community.
Uh-huh.
So to have that like background and then to see it come to life in a book form is so cool, and what a unique experience for people who maybe didn't get the cool lessons that we got.
And Amy's a professor, so she knows what she's talking about.
She's not messing around with her facts, and it's incredible to see what you guys do. And then, of course, you guys have so many wonderful experts on books. So if you go in and you're like, listen, I was on that big psychological thriller kick for a while, then something happened, now I'm too panicked to do it. Like, bears are starting to wake up, and I'm like walking my dog at night, listening to a psychological thriller, and I'm like, there's someone behind me. And then I'm like, or it's a bear that's gonna eat me. And so I had to take a small break from those. Now I'm on a really big Colleen Hoover kick, only because some of her books are so incredible, and once you kind of dive into them, you like have a hard time stepping away. She has such a unique writing style, and you guys have people that can walk you through every genre.
Oh, totally. And now that we've, kind of broken up fiction and some other sections, it's easier for us to like point you in a more specific direction. My favorite new section is My Baby, as I, jokingly say, as we broke out our short stories and novellas out of fiction again, which I personally love. Whenever I go into a bookstore, I try to find the smallest book possible because I know that every single word the author has put on the page is intentional.
Yes.
And I love writing like that. So now we have a section for it so you can head straight there if you're like me.
I love that. I love getting to hear all of your guys' perspective too on the books that you're reading, why you read them, and what you loved or did not love about them, which is something that you guys are also super transparent about. You'll be like, oh, I read this book, not going to show this cover because I didn't mean it, but like I read this book and I didn't particularly enjoy it, but here's why I didn't enjoy it. And so if that's something that you personally like as you read a book, then this is the perfect book for you.
Oh yeah, we're definitely very honest. And we're very good at recommendations and kind of what we call like hand selling, but it's only because we truly deeply care about each book that we're putting in your hand. We're not just peddling books to peddle books. Like we care that you get a book that you want to read and that you'll love to read.
I'm such a sucker. Every time I come in there, I walk out with like 4 books. I'm like, they all recommended a book for me. I couldn't decide, so I bought all of them. Now, you guys also have a great cafe, which I love to talk about only because I love the crepes over there. And so let's talk about how people can come and enjoy that.
Oh yeah, we have crepes, smoothies, salads, sandwiches, coffee, tea, all of it. I'm excited for the summer because we make fresh squeezed lemonade during the summer.
Yeah.
And I highly recommend the lavender lemonade. It's awesome. So you can, come in, grab something to eat, grab a crepe, or a smoothie or a drink or whatever, hang out in the cafe, take a browse around the store. Check it all out.
Listen, I'm not narrowing the soulmate situation into us like touching hands over a book. Like, we could also both be ordering lavender lemonade at the cafe.
Yeah, that person is one you want to keep. For sure.
that's the guy for me.
Yeah.
We're there, we run into each other, here we are. It's convenient, it's easy. Now, if people are interested in participating in any of your events, are any of them registration required?
Yeah, so the Finding Elevation and then Geology Underfoot are both a $10 ticket. And then the one on Thursday with Walking Mountains and the book club are both free. So if you want to register, you can with those ones. It's a little harder for us to keep track of. We do ask that you purchase tickets for the other ones. And at all of our events, we always serve hors d'oeuvres.
Yes.
So there will be some great food for you to either, before you go to dinner or whatever your schedule is like. We want to make sure your tummies aren't rumbling while you're trying to listen to an awesome speaker.
And you guys always have something like desserty there, so if you come after dinner, well then you've got dessert covered.
These killer macaroons the cafe puts together sometimes are pretty awesome.
Yeah, last year it was the peanut butter and jelly pinups.
Oh, yes.
That were phenomenal.
Those are good. So good.
It's all so good, and you can come and get that at the Bookworm anyway.
Yeah, totally. They also do these really fun like crepe kebabs, which are basically the Julia Child crepe, which is Nutella and strawberries, and they make little like tiny little triangle kebabs of them too, which are really cute.
Now, Allie, where are you guys located and what are your hours of operation in case people want to come hang out at the Bookworm like I do?
Yeah, come stay a while. We are in the Riverwalk of Edwards, kind of behind E-Town and The Kind, and we are open 8 to 6 during the week and 9 to 5 on weekends.
And then, of course, with this new expansion, you guys have some great options. So you've got like a great community working table.
Yeah.
So if people are looking for a place, maybe they work from home, maybe they want to get out and socialize just a little bit, this is a great option now.
Oh, totally. We got this gorgeous new table. It has like something like 10 or 8 outlets in the table, so you can come and set your laptop down, make sure it's charged, grab a coffee from the cafe, sit there, and as you're sitting at the table, you're in our new space. We added almost 1,000 square feet. You'll see our new mystery, thriller, horror, romance sections, and then we also have a whole new game corner now. So if you're looking for indie board games, we got you. I think we're gonna try to start up a board game club, kind of like a book club. So be on the lookout for that.
I love it, and people can follow you on social media for all this great information as well.
Totally. Bookworm of Edwards. Super simple.
Allie, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information. I love anytime you come spend moments on the couch with me.
Thanks for having me. It's fun.
Make sure that you check out the Bookworm of Edwards, as they've got you covered with so many great events, so many wonderful activities, and so many good books. How can I do it? Ha! I did it. Make sure that you go see the Bookworm of Edwards. They've got everything that you need. They've got great food, they've got great drinks, and they've got incredible books and a wonderful staff. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to welcome hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tvavail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. This is a live shot from Nottingham Lake first thing this morning. You can see it's covered in a little bit of ice, and we're expecting that to go away, especially as we're going to see those warmer temperatures throughout the course of today. Like I said, welcome to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. I'm your in-studio host today, Maddie Evans, and I love getting to be here for you guys each and every morning that I am here. Now, Mark Sassi is out and about running around. That was actually his shot of Nottingham first thing this morning, and so we'll check in with him in just a moment. We've got some great national holidays to celebrate today. The first one being Dog Therapy Appreciation Day. The next one being National Cheese Fondue Day and National Pet Day. So if you have a pet or a furry friend at home, today's a great day to just give them a little bit of extra love. Now we still have 1 hour of Good Morning Vail left, and we've got some great things taking place on the show. We're going to be introducing you to the Vail Valley Foundation and letting you know how you can get involved in some of the wonderful events and activities that they have coming up this summer, because it's starting to feel a little bit more like summer with these warm temperatures. Of course, we're going to be taking a look at that local weather forecast, talking about some things that you should be prepared for happening on our roads throughout the course of the next few weeks, and especially since we still have some snow melting down. And then we're going to introduce you to some great businesses here in our community. Let's take it over to Mark, though, to take a look at that local weather forecast right now.
Hey everybody, down over here at Nottingham now, and you can see obviously bright sunshine making its way up and over Eagle County. Temperatures are warming up. Still a lot of ice out here on Nottingham, a lot of ice. Give this thing another month or so, and then we'll have full access to this wonderful playland in the middle of Avon all summer long. Giving you a look at your weather for the day. Temperatures right about now, we're looking at about 41 degrees in the Vail area. A little bit warmer down to the west towards Avon and Eagle and Gypsum. And we're going to see a high temperature for Vail today. Midday, probably 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, about 63 to 65 degrees and bright sunshine. So great day for all of you people that are here visiting to get up on the hill and do some skiing and some snowboarding at Beaver Creek and at Vail. Arrowhead is shut down for the season, but Beaver Creek is still fully accessible, and so is Vail. Maddie's going to have that resort report coming up next. Your hourly temperatures today, 41 right about now, 59 around noon, mid-60s by mid-afternoon, and then dropping to about 54 degrees tonight at about 8 o'clock. We'll have clear skies all day and bright sunshine. 85 in Denver today and bright sunny skies, very warm down along the Front Range. For Vail, 63. For Avon, where I am here at Nottingham Park, you're going to see 64 degrees and then close to 70 to the west towards Eagle and Gypsum. Tonight we're going to see an evening low of about 36 degrees, so still mild temperatures once again. Mostly clear skies, sun setting at about 7:39. And then taking a look at that 5-day forecast, Wednesday through Sunday, we have about 30% chance of moisture on Wednesday, believe it or not, partly cloudy skies with a high of 63 for Vail. 20% chance of moisture, partly cloudy skies once again, and a high of 57 on Thursday. And then for Friday, dramatic drop in the temperatures, about 44 degrees for a high. A wintry mix, maybe some rain at the lower elevations, some wet snow at the higher elevations, about a 50% chance of moisture. 20% chance for Saturday with a high of 43. And then 54 with the sunshine returning for your Sunday. So we got a little mix of everything coming our way this week. And it is, late spring, early kind of summerish weather coming our way. And we're going to see good weather for you all week long. A little bit of snow, a little bit of sunshine. We're going to take it back to Maddie. We're going to talk more about what's happening for the conditions and terrain and lift options for Vail and Beaver Creek. She's got your resort report coming up next.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
We love to see the sunshine that we are experiencing right now, but if you are getting out there to explore Vail or Beaver Creek Mountain, of course, with all the sunshine, there is no new snow in the forecast, so no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours on Beaver Creek Mountain. So if you are getting out there to ski or ride today, we are expecting to see those beautiful spring-like conditions. Now, as we take a look to see what's open up on Beaver Creek Mountain, 9 lifts are currently spinning, 64 trails are open, 38% of the terrain is open. If you're looking to get out there to ski or ride, you can start your morning at 8:30 a.m. and you can continue to do so until 4 p.m. Now, as we make our way over to Vail, no new snow on Vail Mountain in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 337 inches with a 70-inch base depth. Now, you can do the same hours of riding over on Vail Mountain right now, but they do have more terrain currently accessible to you. 22 lifts are open, 248 trails are open, and 90% of the terrain is currently open up on Vail Mountain. So if you have yet to get your skis or snowboard waxed again for the season, well, then now is the time to do so, since we are seeing these warmer temperatures. That means we're starting to see that warmer snow, and it will really help you out there on the slopes if you go to Sun and Ski Sports and you get your gear nice and tuned up for the rest of the ski season. We want to thank them for bringing you this resort report first thing this morning. Make sure that you go check them out for all of your outdoor or indoor sport needs, because they've got you covered. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you to Ross Lee and Hart from the Vail Valley Foundation, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch the Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We've got Ross Leonhardt from the Vail Valley Foundation joining me on the couch this morning to talk about some of the wonderful activities that we have coming up to really kick off summer. Good morning, Ross.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, Maddie.
It's kind of funny that you're in a long sleeve and a beanie, and here I am in my nice little spring dress.
I'm obviously confused. I don't know what to wear these days.
I know, it's like kind of cold in the morning, hot in the afternoon, cold at night. It's all over the place.
Yeah, it's a fun time of year.
It is a fun time of year, and especially because you guys just had the registration open for the mountain games this summer, so people can go online. They could have done the early registration. I think that just ended, correct?
Yeah, early bird pricing ended, so we're on to, it only went up like $5, so it's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, registration's still open for all of the events. If you're looking to compete, there's tons of stuff to do with like your friends and families, a lot of team events, a lot of demos. We're doing Try Dock Dogs this year, right? So people with their dogs that might want to try jumping in the pool, you can sign up for that.
Can Beatrice wear a life jacket?
That's probably a good idea for B.
I'm going to have to throw her in. People are going to be like, that girl and that giant dog.
It's mountain biking, it's trail running. There's a run that you can do with your dog. We're very dog friendly at the mountain games, right? So yeah, registration's still open. Sign on up and even purchase tickets for the concerts at night too.
Which is so much fun. And you guys just did your big opera at the AMP. Yeah. How was the turnout? How was the crowd?
It was awesome. It was awesome. So it was the earliest opening we've ever had at the amphitheater. It's a venue designed for summer shows. And we decided to open at the end of a very busy and snowy winter. So it was really cool. It was cool to see, you know, the amphitheater activated this early. People kind of went and skied during the day, and then they came out for these awesome DJ electronic shows, a really young crowd. It was really, really cool, really fun.
It is really cool, and it's cool to see how much you guys do here in our community, because the Villar Performing Arts Center is still popping off with some great shows left. The Woods Brothers are coming this Friday, so people can get up there, enjoy some great live music still, and just participate in all the fun.
Yeah, so the VPACs, what a winner we had up there, celebrating 25 years. Some great shows. I saw you up there a couple times, Maddie. But yeah, the Wood Brothers kind of caps off this winter season for us this Friday. Tickets are already sold out, so unfortunately we can start looking forward to the next coming shows and into the summer, and we'll be announcing more shows to this list as the weeks go by here, but we're starting to kind of add to this kind of summer schedule, and we're gonna again be celebrating 25 years just on the summer side of it now.
Which I think is so incredible, and you guys have done such a good job celebrating the 25 years for the winter season. And I mean, Norah Jones, that was like the most phenomenal show I've ever seen in my entire life. I went from Norah Jones to Taylor Swift, and I'm gonna say that Norah Jones did a better job.
Nice, nice. Yeah, well, it's just different, right? That intimate venue, 535 seats, and Norah Jones is right there, kind of right in front of you, where I assume Taylor Swift, you might be, you know, a mile up in the seats looking down. So that's one of the cool things about the VPAC. It's a very intimate venue. All sorts of acts come through there, circus shows and country stars, and it's just a beautiful venue up there in Beaver Creek.
I've heard you guys had some hilarious comedians this year. You guys also did some new things with your large sound system that you guys just brought in. So I was lucky enough to go to the Planet Earth where they had the symphony playing.
Yeah, awesome.
It was the most phenomenal thing I've ever seen.
Beautiful, yeah. They spent I mean, our team, Cheyenne Mendoza, kind of led this charge, and he spent pretty much all of last summer looking at graphs and dimensions of the theater, and then pretty much made these speakers to hit every single point the same. It's amazing what he did. So not a bad seat in the house to see the performance, and then the audio is the same anywhere you sit, whether you're front row or the top.
Which is the best part about the Villar Performing Arts Center. And as you guys are slowly starting to bring people in, not only are you going to continue to bring great artists in for the Villar, but also for the Ford Amphitheater, because you guys have some big names coming this summer.
Oh, yeah. So this is kind of the longest season we're doing at the amphitheater this summer, because we already started, and we're going to kind of go into August here. So we got a couple shows we're still waiting to announce, but the amphitheater shows are big time. We started a partnership with AEG Presents in 2018. They're the guys that book Red Rocks, so having that partnership with them has been able to allow us to bring these big acts out to the Villar Center and to the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. So it's really cool to see how that's progressed, and this is really kind of the biggest summer since we've had that partnership in 2018. So it's going to be a busy one. Some of the tickets are already selling out.
Yes.
Camp, Mount Joy is going to be out there. It's going to be a fun one.
I bought tickets to the Head and the Heart for both nights because I was so excited that they're coming back. They've played here before at one of our amazing concert series that we've had in the wintertime, and so I'm excited to have them back in our community without it just like torrentially snowing on us.
Yeah, and they're playing with Father John Misty. Do you know Father John Misty? He's pretty cool too.
I looked him up after I saw that that's who they were playing with.
He's pretty impressive. So it'll be kind of like flip the two nights. So he'll kind of head the second night and they'll head the first night. But that's going to be a fun 2 days.
Which is incredible. And then, of course, we've got things that come every year, like the Dance Festival.
The Dance Festival, can't wait.
Which people know, they love. We've got Bravo, we've got Vail Jazz, we've just got so many wonderful things.
Yeah, it's crazy. We talk all winter, right, about winter stuff, and then, years ago there really wasn't much to do around here. Now you can't find a weekend not to do something. So it's just a cool community to be a part of, and then we're just putting out fun things to do. It's a fun place to be for whether you live here or you're visiting, which is the point, right?
Right, and then of course Hot Summer Nights are coming back.
Mo's Original Barbecue Hot Summer Nights. We're getting ready to announce that very soon. I think within the week we're going to be announcing that lineup. And then after that, about a week later, we'll announce the Showdown Town lineup down in Eagle, both free concert series. So this year's Hot Summer Nights is going to be a little bit bigger than last year. We're kind of looking at slightly bigger bands, but they're free shows. It's just a place to go out on Tuesday nights, have fun, have a drink, see people, be seen, and enjoy a free show outside.
This is the way to see all of the neighbors that you've missed all winter. If you're one of those people who goes skis, goes home. We were just talking off camera, me and my Victorian hobbies of embroidering and reading my books. Keeps me kind of in the house, and then the sun comes out, those warmer temperatures happen, and then I'm wild.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. So we kind of kick off summer out here in the Valley, right, with the GoPro Mountain Games, June 8th through the 11th. That's kind of the first thing to kick us off once the mountain closes. So we're gearing up for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. The Minturn Bike Park is gonna be part of it again, so we'll have bike races down there, dual slalom. I just love it. It's just from sun up to sundown. It's just nonstop, something happening, something to see, and people to see, and the weather will be great, and we're looking forward to it.
Now, all of these wonderful activities happen here in our community. Let's talk about how people can get involved. Maybe they don't want to run Pepe's Face, or maybe they don't want to do the bike park, but maybe they do want to participate and show their support for all of the wonderful athletes that we have that come to town, because we have international athletes, we have cross-country athletes, we have insane athletes coming from all over the world to come compete here in our backyard, and people can get involved by volunteering.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like I said, we have some very entry level. If you do want to compete and you're not hyper competitive, there are ways to do it. There's kudos to everyone who competes. You don't have to win. It's a pros versus Joes kind of thing. But yeah, volunteers are a huge part of everything we do at the Vail Valley Foundation. Nothing we do happens without them. Whether they're the ushers up at the VPAC, or they're at the mountain games at information booths, or packing bags, or up at Birds of Prey, directing traffic on the snow. So it's a lot of fun. We really like to take care of our volunteers. There's some good swag that goes with it. And then you get to be part of the action. So for mountain games, we're looking for volunteers. Everything from walking around to just sitting at a booth answering questions. working at the registration area, all sorts of stuff. It's a good way to get involved, stay busy. I know the volunteers at the amphitheater were really happy this weekend. They had some prime views of the shows, so consider volunteering at one of our music venues. It's a cool gig, and then you're kind of front row for a world-class dance performance during Vail Dance Festival or one of these concerts that we do. So yeah, consider it. VVF.org has more information, year-round opportunities, and yeah, nothing we do happens without these guys.
And you guys are bringing in not only world-class athletes, but since we're talking about dance again, we have some of the best dancers in the world. Tyler Peck comes every year, and she is like the prima ballerina for the New York Ballet, and she's incredible. And if you do not know who Tyler Peck is, because I'm slightly the world's biggest fangirl, I highly recommend that you find her on Instagram.
Yeah, the usual suspects are kind of coming back this year. Kind of weirdly, but not related. Justin Peck. I mean, he worked with Steven Spielberg. He did the choreography for one of Spielberg's movies. So, really big time dancers. If you're not a dance aficionado, it's the real deal. Lil Buck is a fan favorite.
Yes.
You know, Memphis Jookin, he'll be out here. And they're all so cool. They're all really nice and sweet people, and they're walking around the village in their little shoes, and we have performances all over the place, and it's just cool to interact with them while they're in town for a couple weeks, and that kicks off at the end of July 28th. So it's a blast. This year we don't have one night where we're dark, so we have a performance every single night of the dance festival, as well as just fringe events, dancing in the streets, the tutu tea party that is just wildly popular with the kids that get to go out and meet the dancers and feel like they're part of it. So it's a really cool thing. And again, we have this such small mountain community, and then the world kind of comes to it every couple of weeks for events like the Vail Dance Festival.
Which is so amazing, Ross. Yeah. Thanks for all the hard work that you do for our community to bring all of this to life and make sure that we have all of the great information that you provide for us.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Make sure that you check out vvf.org if you would like to volunteer. That way you can have some of the best seats in the house to all of these incredible performances. Or if you just want to lend a hand during things like the GoPro Mountain Games, this is a great way to be involved here in our beautiful mountain community. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, it's Maddie from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you" on Channel 92? Because we're always bringing you more Good Morning Vail every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More scoreboard updates every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. More Good Day Vail, 2 back-to-back episodes daily at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. More new segments and shows highlighting our local community. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or on our website at tv8vail.com.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. That was great information from Ross Leonhardt with the Vail Valley Foundation. A lot of activities once again headed our way for spring and summer. Still over here at Nottingham Park, and I wanted to dabble real quickly, and I didn't really finish the fishing report that I wanted to do before. I wanted to talk about some of the bugs that the fish are feeding on right now, what you can find in the river, what to use. And right now, obviously, there's not quite a full smorgasbord of options for the fish. They're really focusing on some specific patterns. The general patterns are going to be bugs that represent small little streamers like I told you about. This is called a squirrel leech, and these are tiny and they give a lot of articulation in the river, and they look like, you know, little swimming bait fish and things like that. These work really well right now. Another great insect, believe it or not, it's not even an insect, it's actually a worm. And when the snow melts, it pushes a lot of dirt into the river, pushes a lot of worms into the river. And we fish with San Juan worms and squirmy worms. This has got a squirmy rubber material on it, and this is a pink squirmy. These little worms, if you can see it, work really well. They work well year-round, believe it or not. Like I said before in that fishing report, the rainbow trout are starting to do their spring spawn. So you can fish tiny little egg patterns like this, and the brown trout will feed on the eggs that the rainbows lay that get washed downstream. So egg patterns are always effective. The general fishing stuff we use, the most common right now, are going to be a bigger nymph like a prince or a pheasant tail, and then follow that behind it with something really small, whether it's a small disco midge, it could be a small zebra midge. When I say small, we're talking size 20, 22, 24. In terms of colors, simple black, simple gray, simple olive, or even some red. And believe it or not, purple works really well too. They don't see the color like purple, like we see the color purple, but it gives them something to look at that's attractive, and they'll go and eat it. But fishing once again has been spectacular. We have runoff right around the corner. We're going to see a shift in the water real soon, but give us a call at the shop if you want to go do some fishing. And another thing happening right now, end of the season, you're going to find a lot of businesses are having those end of season sales. And we talked about Sun and Ski Sports before. We talk about them a lot. They're located right here in the heart of Avon. And they've got adventure gear and everything for your entire family for every day of the year, indoors, outdoors, soft goods, hard goods. And they're starting to wrap up kind of their wintertime season, and they've got some great sales. It's called the Monster Sale. They got some great sales going on right now on skis and on winter hard goods and some winter clothing. And Maddie had a chance to catch up with the crew from Sun and Ski to find out more about this spectacular sale. Let's take a look.
Are you looking to start shopping and maybe get some great deals on some fabulous things? Well, then you should make your way over to Sun and Ski Sports, because they're having their Monster Markdown sale right now. And we're standing here with the manager, Jim. Jim, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
My pleasure.
Let's talk about this Monster Markdown, because anything that has two M's back to back and then sale following it is perfect for people to get in the door and start shopping.
It's huge. We've got lots of discounts on all this year's winter equipment.
And that means skis, boots, bindings, poles, and then apparel.
Absolutely. Apparel is 25% off on this year's winter product.
And you guys carry some of the best names in the game right now. I was walking through a little bit earlier, and I saw some of my absolute favorites over there.
We have product from Burton, O'Neill, Obermeyer, a variety of stuff.
That way, everyone in the family can find something that they like. No matter your style, no matter your fashion, you can find something here at Sun and Ski Sports that you're going to fall in love with.
Absolutely. We've got it covered head to toe, kids and adults.
Which is so perfect, and especially if maybe you were out there, you were skiing some of the fresh snow that we've been receiving, you were like, wow, I'm getting wet through my ski stuff. That shouldn't be happening. It's time to upgrade it.
Absolutely. Whether it's picking up a shell for spring skiing, trying to pick up a heavyweight jacket for next year, we still have a great selection. It's time to come in and take advantage of the markdowns.
Now, we've placed ourselves strategically in front of the ski wall right now, only because I'm a total ski nerd and I love any opportunity to talk about them. And so with great deals on skis right now, people should get in the door and buy their skis for next year.
Absolutely. We've still got a great selection of skis, boots, poles, bindings, all running 20% off during the Monster Markdowns.
Monster markdowns. And so let's talk a little bit about some of the skis that we have behind us, only because I love my head cores. That's my go-to ski.
Sure.
And so I always like to be on them and tell people about them. But there are so many fantastic skis on the market right now.
There are. You mentioned the head core. It uses graphene within the ski, makes it super lightweight, very stable. We've got stuff. We still have a selection of, the go-to ski of the Nordica Enforcer, one of everybody's favorites.
Yes. You guys carry all of the big name brands, so if you know anything about the ski industry, there are so many leading brands, and they just keep expanding, getting bigger, getting better, and really producing that next hot item on the market.
Absolutely. We carry all the major manufacturers as well as independents such as Line, Armada, and Liberty.
Which Liberty is a really cool company because it's a little bit more close to home, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. They're based here in Avon. Can't get much closer.
That's why I said it. And that way people can come in. Do you guys do a demo program?
We do. We offer demos from all the major manufacturers. Up to 2 days can be applied towards your purchase price.
Which makes it so nice, especially if you're looking to maybe be out here, try some skis before you buy the skis. That way you know exactly what you're getting, and that way you can fall in love with the ski before you buy it.
Absolutely.
It's like test driving a car.
Except you get to keep it the entire day.
That's true. It goes everywhere you go up on the mountain.
Absolutely.
Now, let's go back to the apparel, only because this is something that people sometimes misjudge when they're getting out there. Now, if you have that warm jacket that you've had for 10 years, it's time to upgrade that to something a little more waterproof.
Absolutely. The waterproofing can wear out on a jacket depending on how well you took care of it and how much you washed it. Certainly styling goes in and out. But, definitely time to upgrade after a little while.
And with these great deals, the great brands, and the large selection, that's the thing about you guys here at Sun and Ski Sports, is you have such a large area to retail so many wonderful products, and you guys do.
We do. I would say we're probably the largest retail square footage footprint in the valley, which allows us to carry the largest selection, certainly within our company.
Which is so wonderful, because then there really is something for everyone. And whether you're looking at getting new apparel, whether you need some of those accessories, some of those base layer pieces that are out there, and that's one of the things that people miss out on the most.
Absolutely. We've got base layer from Smart Wool, from Hot Chilies, Patagonia. Again, large selection.
Huge selection of so many great things. Now let's talk about some of the smaller things that people could use. Like I'm looking right now at snowshoes. Snowshoes are 20% off?
Snowshoes, 20% off. We carry a variety of different models from tubs. Everything from your golf course snowshoe to something that you're going to be able to get in the backcountry with.
Which I think is so wonderful, and especially when people are starting to get into snowshoeing. That way they have the options. They can start at the bottom, will work their way to that more advanced snowshoe, and that way they can have a ton of fun out there.
Absolutely. If you can chew gum and walk, you can snowshoe.
Dang it, I can't do that. That's a skill I'm still learning right now. Now, if people are interested in coming shopping here at Sun and Ski Sports, what are your hours of operation and where are you located?
We're located in Central Avon, just south of City Market. Hours of operation are Sunday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Fridays and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
So people have that extended hour of shopping time. Now, is the Monster markdown online too?
Absolutely. sunandski.com, same deals are going there. So if we don't have your size here, you can either shop from home on the couch or just fire up your phone here in the store, select the right size, and have it shipped.
Which is so convenient, and especially if you're someone who maybe has a hard time buying clothes online, you can get them shipped to your house, but you can come in and do your returns in the store to make it that much more easy.
Absolutely. You can do your returns in store. You don't have to ship it back. As far as shipping, yes, you can ship direct to your house, or you can have it shipped to the store and just pick it up here.
That way you can get it, try it on here. If it doesn't fit, you can return it while you're still here, making it such a convenient process. You guys do such a good job at covering so many different sports. Now, we've been talking a lot about winter sports, but as we approach the summer, you guys do a good job of covering all of those as well.
We do. That's the sun part of Sun and Ski. We do water sports, lots of trail runners, casual apparel, hiking shoes, and of course bikes.
I am so excited for that sun part of the Sun and Ski Sports to make its way out. I'm loving the winter. I'm loving the sails, especially this monster markdown, but I'm ready to see that sun a little bit.
It was nice last week. We caught a glimpse of the sun for the first time all winter, it seemed. Yes, everybody's kind of itching, but the winter will continue at least for a few more weeks.
Now, if people are interested in shopping the Monster Markdown sale, how long can they expect this sale to go in so they can mark their calendars to make sure that they get in here while it's still going?
The sale will go through April 17th.
So people, you need to get in the door, you need to come here, you need to come to Sun and Ski Sports, get your hands on all of their hot ticket items while the Monster Markdown sale is happening. Now, if you can't make your way in physically through the doors, well then you can always shop online. Jim, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
My pleasure.
Make sure that you check out Sun and Ski Sports or you go online. That way you can get your hands on all these hot ticket items. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking Sun and Ski Product of the Week. Now, here we've got a great trail running shoe. It's the men's North Face Summit Vective Pro. If you're looking for a shoe to get out there and hit those trails all season long, then this is the shoe for you. It's breathable, comfortable, and high cushion. It has a rocker midsole geometry, which you can see right here in that, allowing you to push off of your toes just a little bit stronger. It's got innovative foam technology on the inside of the shoe, which we'll show you right now. This way you can be nice and comfortable as you're hitting those trails. It also has carbon fiber plates in it for stabilization. So if you're an avid trail runner, then this is the shoe for you. Not only does it have all of these wonderful features, but it's got some nice tread on the bottom of the sole to help you out there as you're hitting the trails. Now, if you know someone or yourself, if you're a trail runner, well then make sure that you head over to Sun and Ski Sports to get your hands on these fabulous shoes. You can also head over to their website at sunandski.com. That way you can get more information on the shoes and order them in your correct size. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this product of the week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Knapp Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Knapp Nectar Hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more, and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the second hour. Here's your first weather report. You can see bright sunshine today around Eagle County right here in Avon. Off in the distance over there, you can see Beaver Creek, still skiing and riding, spectacular conditions. They're going to be closing on the 16th of this month, which is coming right up, so get out there and enjoy. We're going to have bright sunshine for us today all around Eagle County, all around Colorado, believe it or not. Very warm down in Denver. We'll look at those temperatures in Denver in just a minute, but There is a little bit of a breeze out here. It feels a little bit cooler than it is first thing, but once the sun gets up and it warms up a little bit more, it's going to feel like it's supposed to be. Temperatures for Vail midday about 63 degrees. It's going to be a nice warm day for us. We're starting in the 40s. We'll get into the 50s around noontime, close to 60 degrees, and then we'll see that high temperature of 63 coming at our way. Probably between 3 and 4 o'clock. As you look at the hourly forecast, you can see warm temperatures gradually getting warmer and warmer, and then cooling off tonight around 8 o'clock to about 54 degrees. I mentioned before, Denver temperatures very warm today. We're going to see a high in Denver of 85 degrees. 63 for Vail for a high. For Avon right here at the home of the TV8 studios, 64. And then almost 70 degrees. 69 degrees in Eagle and Gypsum. Bright sunny skies. Our evening lows tonight, about 36 degrees will be the low temperature tonight. Our sun setting a little bit later, 7:39, a slight breeze out of the southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies. And then looking at that 5-day, 5-day shows you a little mix of everything. For tomorrow, for Wednesday, a high of 63 with a 30% chance of maybe some moisture in the afternoon. For Thursday, a 20% chance of some moisture, 57 for a high in Vail. And then Friday, we're looking at about a 50% chance. So we are going to see some snow flurries at the higher elevations, some wet snow, mid elevations, and probably some rain at those low elevations with a high on Friday. Definitely cooler with a high of 44 in Vail. And then Saturday, a little bit cooler, 43 for a high, but we're dropping that percentage of moisture to 20%. We'll see a little bit more sunshine on your Saturday. Then Sunday, once again, nice weather returns, warming up gradually to about high of 54 for Sunday. Bright sunshine, there you go. And we know right now we're starting to see that freeze thaw, so we're seeing a lot of moisture on the roadways during the afternoon hours. Make sure your windshield washer fluid reservoirs are topped off. And then in the evening, that moisture tends to freeze up. It's that freeze thaw. You know what? Maddie's got more information about that. She's got a road report coming to you next.
We're really excited to introduce you to TV8's newest on-air segment. It's called the TV8 Visitors Bureau, and what that does is it helps you navigate getting around town from point A to point B, or find the restaurant you want to go to, or maybe even give you tips on where you should go for what kind of meal you're looking for. And right now we're here at the Avon Transit Center, where we're going to be giving you information on which bus you should catch depending on where you want to go, because there's a red line, a blue line, a skier and restaurant shuttle, and so there's a lot of information here. If you're staying down in Avon, the Avon Skier Shuttle will pick you up at so many great locations and get you up to Beaver Creek Mountain for you to enjoy skiing and riding up there. And the bus comes every 15 minutes to each stop, so therefore you can get to the mountain very quickly and efficiently. You can go to avon.org for more information in the entire bus schedule. Now, the Eco Bus is an inter-county bus that can take you from Eagle to Vail and anywhere in between. Whether you're looking to go to Minturn or Eagle Vail, this is the bus that's going to get you from point A to point B. And for more information on that, you'll go to eaglecounty.us to see exactly the bus schedule that's taking place there. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. I hope it helps you get from point A to point B, and it helps you navigate the bus system here in Avon just a little bit. We'll be back with more after this. We wanted to introduce you to that TV8 Visitors Bureau for some great options for how you can get around town. Maybe that way you can avoid being on those roadways and you can be a little bit nicer to our environment. Now, we do want to give you some great resources that you can use, especially since we are starting to see that sunshine quite a bit out there. Floyd Hill has been known to close due to that sun glare that takes place over on Floyd Hill. So if you are traveling eastbound first thing in the morning, that's something you do have to look out for. Now, we are showing you a live shot of that I-70 corridor right now, and you can see that cars are moving quite quickly. There's no real moisture on that roadway, but as we are still in that freeze-thaw cycle that Mark was just talking about, it's important that first thing in the morning you give yourself a little bit of extra travel time when we are expecting to see those cooler temperatures. Now, if you do want some information on what's taking place somewhere on Floyd Hill, perhaps, well then these are some great resources. You can go to co.gov or co eurotrip.org for more information. That way you can see those cameras yourself, those live action cameras, and then you can know if there's any traffic delays or anything happening along that I-70 corridor. For some more local alerts, you can sign up for ecalert.org, and that way you can get all of those alerts right to your phone, whether you want them texted or emailed, and you can sign up for those specific alerts in the area that you live in. So if you just want them for Vail, or if you just want them for Avon, you can make that happen. And especially as we're going to start to see those prescribed burns, and you're going to be able to see them from the roads, they do not want you to call the cops. So make sure that you're in the know and you sign up for EC Alerts. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. I hope you join me on Good Day Vail today, because this episode is going to be one you don't want to miss. It's about how we all, men, women, and others, age gracefully. So please join us, Good Day Vail. I'm Cece Zach, later on today. Have a great one.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. If you missed the scoreboard in the first hour of today's edition of Good Morning Vail, well then we're going to show it to you in the second hour again, so that way you can know what's happening with all of our wonderful high school sports and the lacrosse teams that are playing right now. So let's take a look.
Welcome to the Scoreboard. I'm Ben Roof, here to tell you about our Valley's fantastic local sports. Today we're talking about Eagle Valley and girls lacrosse. They faced off against Montrose on Thursday, where they managed to score a commanding win, 21-1. We spoke to a couple of the girls about how they prepared for that game and what they're doing moving forward in the season. Let's hear what they have to say. We are here in the Scoreboard with CJ of the Eagle Valley varsity lacrosse team, and you guys just finished a game against Montrose. How'd things go for you?
Pretty good. We worked really hard to spread out our offense today and to get the ball moving around. We were executing and working really hard in the midfield, so that was really awesome.
Final score was pretty impressive. Do you remember exactly what it was?
I don't, but it was 20-1, 20-ish to 1.
So is there anything that you think you guys were doing preparing for this game that really set you up for success?
Overall, just changing a little bit in the season compared to last season was we're working on passing the ball up the field and making sure we're really getting everybody involved. The less gassed our middies are, the better. And really just working together as a team.
Seems like your attack is really aggressive, not just this game, but in the past. You guys have been really doing a great job of getting shots on net. Is there anything that the coach is doing to really kind of help you guys keep pressure on?
One of the biggest things we do is we play full defense the entire practice so that we're working through that just like a game scenario. We're really pushing on finding ways to score and dodges specifically to get open.
We're here at the scoreboard with Izzy Thomas of the Eagle Valley varsity lacrosse team, and you guys just finished your game against Montrose.
Yeah.
How'd you play?
I think I played pretty well. I got a yellow card, but it's okay.
What'd you do? What'd you get a yellow card?
I did consistent checks that I thought were legal, but I guess were illegal. But yeah, I got to work on that.
Well, the aggression, though, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It definitely helps.
Yeah.
So what are you doing sort of to get ready for each game and to prepare during the course of the week?
Well, I try to go to every practice, and I try to focus on things that I should do better on and try to work on practice, and then try to get it down during games, and just like you practice what you do. So like just getting it done during practice, and then I'll be able to do it in games. Yeah.
Totally makes sense. So was there anything in particular against Montrose that you guys were really trying to focus on?
Well, for my team, I think just doubling on the ball, like riding when they get the ball. I think we did pretty well. We were the things that we typically do bad on, we were working pretty hard on. So I'm proud of us with that part.
Well, the score certainly shows all the hard work you guys have put in during the week. Who you guys playing up against next?
We're playing Roaring Fork tomorrow. Yeah, and yeah, it's only like 45 minutes away, so that's good.
Anything you're looking forward to in that game, or any particular challenges you think?
I'm just excited to play more like people, because when you play people that are definitely more your level, I like playing people who I feel competitive with, that I can work harder with, and I can learn from personally, because I like being able to learn new things from other people. I'm like, dang, she's really good. I'm gonna strive to be like her.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I've noticed that like over the course of your season, it seems like the competition has been pretty inconsistent. You guys either seem to run away with the win, or the games tend to be pretty close. Is there anything you want to talk about that with girls lacrosse in Colorado in general?
Well, I wish girls lacrosse had more people, honestly, because boys lacrosse, like I see it, and they just have so much more respect in boys to do it. And with this valley, especially like having two high schools, the younger girls who play Vail Axe, which is a club team, they all go to Battle Mountain, and then the girls who live in Eagle go to Eagle Valley. So it's just very like hit or miss. Like either you get a lot of girls for Eagle Valley, or they all go to Battle Mountain. So it's definitely like frustrating on that part, but yeah.
Thank you so much for taking that time to talk to us. Now, let's take a look at this week's Game of the Week. The game we are most excited about this week is Eagle Valley versus Battle Mountain Girls Soccer, which is happening on Saturday at Battle Mountain at 11 o'clock. The Battle Mountain team has been pretty dominant so far this season, so we're looking forward to seeing if those Eagle Valley girls can rise to the occasion. We look forward to seeing you there. That's all the time we have for today's update. Don't forget to catch us here next time on the Scoreboard.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. 41 degrees around 8 a.m. Now 63 degrees is our high, so those spring-like temperatures are finally here. We are expecting to see an abundance of beautiful sunshine throughout the course of today. A slight breeze coming out of the east at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sunshine is going to be out in full force throughout the course of today. That high is going to take place right after that 12 o'clock hour, settling into that 4 o'clock hour. Now we will start to see temperatures cool down overnight tonight. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, those temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm. 85 degrees, beautiful sunshine in Denver, 63 in Vail, 64 in Avon, 69 in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are feeling pretty warm. A nice little high pressure system sitting above this entire I-70 corridor, bringing us that abundance of sunshine. Now as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 36 degrees is our overnight low, mostly clear skies. That sun is setting at 7:39 p.m. I'll love to see this extend each and every day by just a little bit. Wind shifting directions just slightly, coming out of the east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. Now as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, temperatures still up into the 60s, 30% chance of precipitation, decreasing to a 20% chance by Thursday. 57 degrees, is the high. Now as we approach the weekend, we are expecting to see an increased chance of precipitation on Friday with that nice wintry mix and 44 degrees, decreasing temperatures just slightly, 43 degrees on Saturday and then 54 degrees on Sunday. So if you are getting out there this weekend, just be prepared for those kind of array of temperatures that we are seeing come our way. We want to thank you so much for tuning into this edition of Good Morning Vail. We love getting to be here for you guys each and every morning, bringing you all of the fun activities that we have happening here in our community and some of the wonderful things that you want to get out there and participate in. So if you're looking for something fun to do, make sure that you watch us each and every morning because we like to get you in the know with all of our wonderful activities. You can go enjoy tarot card readings today from 12 to 2 over at Free Spirit, or you can go play some bingo over at Chasing Rabbits. Now these are all wonderful activities. Again, we want to thank you so much for tuning in, and we cannot wait to see you tomorrow morning. Get out there and have a great Tuesday.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it